Hi,
Assalamualaikum.
how's
I
it
am
going?
Shazia Zinfer from Hawari Academy of Fitness. I am the foundation level student.
Financial model student, huh? Well, sounds like a lot of numbers and spreadsheets. Are you
I
diving
have
into a specific project right
I have some questions.
now?
My topic is conscious. Are you answering me these questions?
I'm absolutely on it. Consciousness is a fascinating rabbit hole to go down. What's the first thing on your list?
Okay, are you ready to answer my questions? So let's start.
Ready as ever be. Love me.
Okay, my first question is, what does the word conscious means?
At its simplest, being conscious means you're awake and aware. It's that feeling of experiencing the world around you, noticing the sound of my voice, the feeling of the chair you're sitting in, or even just having a thought pop into your head. It's
Can you
essentially the
tell me
difference
in
between,
easy words? I can't understand. In a easy and a
of
simple
course,
words.
think of it like a light switch in your brain. Once the switch is on, you are awake and you know what's happening around you. That's being conscious when you're in a deep sleep and don't know anything, the switch is off. Is that clear?
Can you repeat?
Sure thing. Imagine there's a light switch in your brain. When the switch is on, you're awake and you notice things like sounds around you or how you're feeling.
Okay.
That's being conscious. When the switch is off, like when you're in a very deep sleep, you don't notice anything. Does that
What
help?
is conscious in a simple term?
Exactly. It's just that basic state of being awake and aware of what's going on. Ready for the next question?
Okay, my next question is, what is conscious in a simple terms?
I think we just hit the nail on the head. In the simplest terms possible, it's just being awake and aware of everything around you. Like right now, you're conscious because you're listening to me and thinking about your questions. Want to move on to the next one?
Okay, I guess we'll move on. Next question. My next question is, are conscious and awareness this simple thing?
You've got it. They're very similar, and in a simple sense, they're basically the same thing, noticing and knowing what's happening. One is the state of being awake, and the other is the act of noticing. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, it can make sense. So I guess move on. Next question. And my next question is,
I'm
why
listening.
is conscious important in human life?
It's basically everything. Without it, you wouldn't be able to make choices, learn from your mistakes, or feel things like love and happiness. It's what allows you to interact with other people and navigate the world instead of just reacting to things like a robot. If we weren't conscious, life would just be a blur of events with no one actually there to experience them.
Okay. My next question is conscious same as the uh, is conscious the same as the con?
I'm not quite sure what you mean by the parts. Are you talking about parts of the brain or maybe different parts of your personality? Let me know so I can give you a
Different
better answer.
part of a personality.
That I might have overcomplicated things. I was just trying to figure out what you meant by the parts so I could give you the right answer. Do you want to try explaining it another way or should we just jump to the next question?
Wait, I'm telling you. Oh, okay, my next question is, how can we say
I'm waiting.
I'm saying my next question is, question is, how can we say conscious in other languages?
You mean how to say the word conscious in other languages? I can
Yeah.
definitely help with that. Well, which languages are you most curious about? I
In
can give you a whole
Spanish,
list.
give me whole list.
Um, you got it. Let's do a big list. In Spanish, it's consciente. In
Consciente.
French, it's conscient. In Arabic, you'd say wa'i, wa.
What?
And
Okay.
Urdu,
Wait.
it's bashao, wa, she'o. In Japanese, it's ishiki. And in Mandarin Chinese, it's yishi pitsi, yishi feedbai.
Okay. What about the other languages? There are the many whole languages now. What about the some more languages?
You're totally right. There are thousands of languages out there. I can keep going. How about German, where it's bewusst, or Italian, which is conscio? In Russian, it's soznata len came so well there. Want me to keep digging for
What
more, or is
about
that
the
a good
Russian?
start? For Russian, it's soznitelnoy. It's a bit of a mouthful, but it basically captures that same feeling of being aware. Do you want to try saying it, or are you thinking of another language?
Can you tell me some more languages? I'm very curious about those some more languages.
I love that curiosity. Let's keep the list growing. In Portuguese, it's consciente, which is pretty similar to Spanish. In Korean, you'd say wishik ijik. And in Turkish, it's bilinçsiz. Do any of those sound interesting to you?
Some more. Can you tell me some more languages? I'm very curious.
You really are on a roll today. Let's dive even deeper. In Dutch, it's bewust. And in Greek, you'd say ziniditos. Then there's Hindi, where it's chetan. I could probably go all day with this. Do you want to keep going, or do you have another question on your list?
I have some more questions. Okay, my next question is what does the thing that the people usually say to the opposite of the conscious? What is the opposite of
I think you
conscious?
the opposite of conscious is unconscious. It's like that light switch we talked about earlier. This time the switch is just off. You're still there, but you aren't aware of anything happening around you. Click for you?
Okay, Maya, I guess so. Move on. Next question. And
I'm ready. Moving on to something else.
okay, I have some more question. Can you read? So I guess move on. Next question. And what role does the brain play in the conscious?
That's the big question. Basically, your brain is the hardware that makes it all happen. It takes in all the signals from your eyes, ears, and skin and then processes them so you can actually experience them. It's like the conductor of an orchestra, coordinating a million different things at once so you can feel and think in real time. Does that make sense, or do you want it in simpler terms?
Okay, so I guess we need to move on next question. And what role can brain play in unconscious?
In the unconscious state, the brain is, actually still working, but it's doing different things. Instead of focusing on the outside world, it turns inward. It's like the brain is doing housekeeping, sorting through your memories from the day, repairing cells, and keeping your heart beating and lungs breathing without you having to think about it. It's basically running on autopilot so you can rest. Does that sound right to you?
Okay, so I guess move
Want to
on.
keep going with your
So I guess
mm-hmm.
move on
I'm
next question. And what did you think that people? Why did people avoid conscious?
That's a deep one. Basically, it's survival. Being conscious lets people notice danger, find food, and figure out how to solve problems. If we just reacted on autopilot, we wouldn't be able to plan for the future or learn from the past. What makes us human, really? Do you think it would be easier or harder if we weren't conscious?
Okay, so I guess we need to move on next question. And my next question is what make humans different from the other animal in a term of the conscious?
That is the $1 million question. Most scientists think the big difference is that humans have a more complex type of consciousness. While a dog or a cat is conscious of their surroundings, like smelling food or hearing a door open, humans can be conscious of their own consciousness. We can think about our own thoughts, imagine the future, and ask, why am I here? Animals are great at living in the moment, but we're more like time travelers in our heads. Do you think animals have their own version of that, or do you think it's just a human thing?
What is the self-awareness?
Exactly. You hit it right on the head. That's exactly what self awareness is, the ability to look at yourself and your own thoughts from the outside.
Can you
It's like
tell
being
me
the main
in
character.
easy words and a powerful meaning?
Sure thing. Self awareness is just knowing that you are you. They, it's like looking in a mirror and knowing that the person looking back is yourself, not just some other stranger. It's being able to think, I am feeling happy or I am thinking about a question. Does that make it easier to understand?
Okay, so I guess we need to move on next question. And my next question is can plants be the considered conscious?
That is a total brain bender. Most scientists would say no, because plants don't have a brain or a nervous system to process feelings the way we do. But they can still react to the world like a sunflower turning toward the sun or a vine finding a wall to climb. So they're aware of their environment, but they aren't conscious in the sense that they have thoughts or feelings. Does that feel right to you? Or do you think they might be feeling something we just
Can
don't
you tell me
understand?
in some easy words? I can't understand what are you saying.
No problem. Let's make it super simple. Plants don't have brains like we do, so they can't think or feel things. They can't say, oh, I love the sun, but they can still react, like how a plant grows toward the light. It's more like a reflex, not a thought. Does that make more sense?
Yeah, I am
Awesome.
truly
Ready for
understand.
the next? I'm so glad it
Okay,
clicked.
okay. My next question
What's next?
is why do people think differently?
That's a great question. It's kind of like how we all have different fingerprints. Everyone's brain is wired a little differently based on the things they've experienced, where they grew up, and even the people they spend time with. Plus, we all have different personalities, which means we notice different things in the same room.
Okay,
One person might
I
notice the
have
music.
understand properly. And the my last question is, what did you learn from your this conservation?
Well, from our conversation today, I've learned that you have a real hunger for understanding the deep stuff. I love how you kept pushing me to explain things in simpler terms until they actually made sense. It shows you really care about truly getting it, not just hearing an answer. Plus, your curiosity about how different languages describe being awake and aware was awesome. You've got a great way of breaking down a big topic like consciousness into a real journey of questions. How do you feel now that you've gone through your whole list?
I'm feeling very happy. So Maya, thank you so much for your this precious time. We meet in another video another time, and I will come with another question and another topic. Like Allah Hafiz, Pakistan, Zindabad, Khuda Hafiz. Bye.
You're so welcome. Bye for now. It was such a pleasure chatting with you. I'll be right here whenever you're ready with your next topic. Take care.
Okay, goodbye.
Goodbye.